Good morning or good afternoon, guys. We're going to go through this week's of programming and make sure you guys ask any questions in the end if you have any and put any comments. So, day one is going to start with our ring muscle up progression for skill building. This is a new one, so you're going to set up a box and you're going to perform a ring muscle up, face pull to a press down. Watch the video for the demo. It is a bit tricky to get a handle of at first, but it's something that you also cannot do very slowly. So if you have questions about it, take a video of yourself doing it and send it to me and I'll help you with it. The second one is really for the transition portion of the ring muscle up. Again, watch the video and see what exactly is required from you. And then lastly, we are going to go into some EMOMs of ring muscle ups, basically doing accumulation phase of ring muscle ups to get you guys ready for the higher skill. If you don't have ring muscle ups yet, there's modifications. And if you don't have access to high rings, I also have a modification where you can do seated and still get plenty of volume and technique work in. Your workout for Monday is classic CrossFit, 4 rounds for time, running, deadlifting, and shoulder to overhead. Pretty light bar, quite a bit of repetitions here. Nothing really to it. I would say go out at a faster pace than a 5K run. Knowing that the deadlifts and the shoulder to overhead are going to be lighter. Try and go unbroken if you can and see what happens really. Goal time will be under 14 minutes. Definitely really fast times are going to be around the 12-minute mark or faster, depending on how your runs are and how quickly you can transition to the bar. All right, Tuesday, we're taking a break from the back squats, rowing, and the muscle up progression that was just finished up on Friday. And we're going to go a little bit more into front squat density and building the front squat in a frontal plane. Every minute 10 for 10 sets. So you're going to perform 30 squats, front squats at 60 to 65. And again, this is not going to feel incredibly heavy, but I want you to move it very, very quickly. Okay. Your workout is a very simple interval style. You're going to work for minute 30, rest for minute 30. So 1-to-1 for 5 sets of air bike calories. And then in the remaining time, you're going to perform a lunge with a sandbag and a bear hug. And if you don't have a sandbag, you can also do 2 kettlebells in a front rack position. That's totally fine. Or dumbbells. That's totally fine. You can either do a walking lunge, or if not, you can just do a reverse lunge. That works as well. Wednesday, snatch position work. So I call it snatch because all of this is to prepare you to have better positions when we do put snatching back in programming. Pressing snatch balance. This is a continuation from last week. Again, you can't really get heavy on these because you're basically pressing yourself underneath the barbell. So make sure you get to a weight that is challenging, but you can still maintain the positions. And then snatch balance is really creating the stability and strength in the receiving position of your snatch. In a more dynamic fashion. All right, Thursday. Last week, I introduced a lot of isometric holds, even in workouts. So Thursday is going to be our isometric hold day for this week. However, you're going to start with some sumo deadlifts into farmer carries, into goblet sits, and this is going to be your strength portion. I'm kind of giving you a little bit more freedom of you want to do 4 to 5 sets. You want to put more emphasis on strength, then do the 5-set version, right? So this is for you for a lot of strength here. And then the workout is really, really simple. You are rowing 4 calories, and every 2 minutes, including at the beginning at 0-0, you're going to alternate between 2 different isometric holds. One is going to be a hanging L-sit hold, and then the second one is going to be a wall-facing handstand hold. Modifications are at the bottom if you can't perform those at a prescribed position. So basically at 0-0, you're going to start with a 20-second L-sit hold. You're going to go and start rowing. At the 2-minute mark, you're going to perform a 20-second wall-facing handstand hold. And then continue on rowing until you complete all the calories. And then you are done. Time cap 16 minutes. Just depending on how hard you want to row. But that should give you plenty of isometric holds on both versions. All right, Friday is going to be a huge body weight / gymnastics workout. Is to start accumulating quite a bit of just body weight movement, because that's what the open is. So you're gonna do 2 10-minute AMRAPs. The first one is going from 0 to 10 minutes, and you're just gonna perform rounds of strict Cindy, right? I would say if you can do an EMOM, 10-minute EMOM of rounds of round per minute of strict Cindy, that's amazing. Round of Cindy is 5 strict pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. And then immediately at the 10-minute mark, going up to 20, you're going to do 60 double unders, 15 GHD sit-ups or 20 sit-ups, and then 30-foot handstand walk, so you can walk out 15 feet, walk back 15 feet, and then also modifications at the bottom if you need to modify any of the movements. And lastly, some extra accessory strength. If you are wanting to get more strength, we have weighted inverted rows, ring rows. I put these a lot for athletes, especially ones that are wanting more strength for rope climbs. Is a great one. And then some ring tricep extensions. You're just going to use the rings for both movements, so it's an easy setup. Again, make sure for the ring tricep extension, you really are isolating your tricep and you're pressing through the elbow, not using your shoulder as much. All right, this is week December 8th through the 12th. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And really looking forward to seeing your results. See ya.